This is the plaintiff, Melvin Timberlake Jr. He says he's been collecting sneakers for years, has some worth thousands of dollars, and the defendant, his sister, stole some of his most valuable ones out from under his nose. He has no idea why his sneaky sister has turned on him like this, but she owes him big time, and he's here to collect the $3,000 he's owed. This is the defendant, Terry Timberlake. She says she never really got along with her older brother, the plaintiff, but has no idea why he's accusing her of stealing his sneakers. The guy's grasping at straws because he's so desperate for money. Bottom line, their mother told him she didn't take anything, but still here they are, in court. She's accused of lifting some kicks. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $3,000 for slander and defamation of character.
Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Melvin Timberlake, you are suing Terry Timberlake, your sister, for $3,000 because, according to you, she stole several limited edition sneakers and in an effort to take your property. Why do you suspect your sister?
She's the only person that be in the house.
Tell me about these sneakers.
One of the sneakers came out like, two of the sneakers that got took, they're called Dornbacher Air Jordans, which every year Michael Jordan and Nike, they let the Dornbacher Cancer Hospital, the children design a sneaker. And all the proceeds from the sneaker goes to the Dornbacher Hospital.
And those sneakers then, they make a limited number of them and they sell them for a very hefty price.
Some of them, the one pair that was missing, it was only like $700 in the world. And then there's another one that came out this year, it was $1,100.
And what was the price on those two?
One of them was $1,000 and one of them was $1,250.
And what are you doing with all these sneakers?
I resell sneakers.
There's a whole little cottage industry of this kind of thing, right? Like these are collector's items, and then will people wear them and then still ship them off to somebody else?
If I buy a brand new pair for $1,250, I can wear them 1 to 3 times and still get $900 for them.
Wow. Can I see a $1,000 pair of sneakers? I've never seen one.
I can show you an $800 pair.
That'll do. So how many of these do you have at any given time?
I got a whole lot of sneakers.
Like what, 10 or 100?
Huh?
10 or 100? How many? What's
like
a whole
250.
250
Yeah,
pairs?
I sold a lot of them this year.
Wow. Where do you keep them?
I keep some at my mom's. I keep some at my house.
Where were the ones in question that you think your sister stole?
At my mother's house. Me and my girlfriend was going through it a couple months back, so I moved a lot of my stuff.
Can't touch them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I moved a lot of...
Has anybody worn these?
Nah, they knew.
Oh my goodness.
These
are which kind?
That's the Kobe Bryant Prelude MVP 6.
And these cost how much?
Retail price is $200, but right now you can get a strong $800, between $800 and $900 for them.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you keep a bunch of these at your mother's house. How many of them?
I probably got like 30 pair at my mom's house right now.
And who lives at your mother's house?
My sister and me from when I go over there, but I haven't been over there, so it's just my sister.
It's just your sister. All right. And how do you one day you discover that they're missing, or someone tells you some information that leads you to think of it?
I got a phone call from my friend. His name's Jeff, and he's the assistant manager for Foot Locker. He called me and he said, "Yo, my boss just called me. The sneaks that I just got you on discount last week, you returned them?" I'm like, "Nah, I didn't return them." He's like, "Barb just called me and said that somebody returned the sneakers that I got for you." I said, "It wasn't me." Because
How did they know to call him?
Because on the receipt, it got his name in the top corner, which is his employee number.
Did he violate some store policy or something trying to help you out? Okay. So they call him on it, and then he calls you and says, "What the heck? You returned the sneakers?" And then you say, "I didn't return the sneakers." So what do? Did you ask him for the paperwork?
At first I didn't. I told him I would look into it, but then I went to my mom's house where I had just put the sneakers at, and they was gone.
And at that moment is when you determined that what is missing are the 2 Air Jordans the Air Jordan Stealths and a radar detector.
The radar detector was taken months before that, but she said she was going to buy me a new one, so I didn't
Wait,
buy.
she took the radar detector?
Yeah.
Did she confess to you that she took the
told
radar?
me she took it, and she was going to buy me another one.
Wait. When did she tell you she took the radar detector?
When it was missing, I couldn't find it.
A couple months ago?
Yeah.
And then in the meantime, you put valuable shoes there for the thief to take?
Well, I didn't. She never stole sneakers from me before.
Oh, she just steals other property.
Nah,
so you didn't think that you didn't think there would be a problem.
I didn't.
Did
think
you
that-
take his sneakers and go to the store and try to make in fact, successfully make $140 and put it in your pocket?
Yes, I did for that pair. But the other sneakers he's talking about is a total lie. And I think that because I admitted to the
You
radar...
admitted. When did you finally decide to admit it?
Well, first of all,
because you
he
denied
never-
it to
first
our
he-
court staff
No,
until
first-
this moment when you walked in. You have been denying it this entire time that you
I
didn't take
denied
the
the
radar,
value.
that you didn't take the radar detector, and that you didn't take the sneakers. And today you decided to admit it. When did you admit it to him? When did you admit this?
He never asked me about it.
Because a statement that you gave when this case was filed was, I did not, I'm insulted. So when did it change? When did she tell you, yeah, I took those?
She never told me she took.
He
You're
never
hearing it for the
asked me
first time
about
now.
them.
This is the first time I'm
That's
hearing.
because you heard that you've got a receipt.
No, I actually...
Pony up the receipt. So you go to your friend and you tell him, let me see who returned the sneakers, and then he
He
shows
told
you
me who returned it back.
Right.
He told me. He
And then you
returned it.
see it, you recognize this as her signature?
Yeah.
Is that your signature?
Yes. Those sneakers I did take because I don't want to go into a back and forth thing because my mom doesn't want to get into it. He went to my mother and said that one pair of sneakers was missing. I'm not going to say he did it. Someone in the house, because I don't have any proof, took my iPhone 5C, which is a brand new phone. I worked at Verizon.
After the sneakers were returned?
No, before the sneakers.
You just
Before
said
the
he
sneakers.
went to my house and said one
We
pair.
lived together.
Okay, he went to the house and said one pair of sneakers are missing.
Yeah, and I said I didn't want
Which
to get
ones?
the ones that the receipt
That you had
for.
returned?
Yes, they're LeBron's.
So you had already returned them.
No, my phone was missing before they were returned, and I
Okay.
said something to my mother, and
Okay.
she says, "Well, like she says to me when he says something's missing, he's the only one in the house." That was a $1,300 phone, so I looked
What's
at
a $1,300 phone look like? I've never seen one of those either.
No, retail price if you're going to buy it flat out without getting a new
I don't
contract.
need,
where you
even
could-
retail price. I've never seen a $1,300 phone. What's it do? Cook dinner?
No, it's an iPhone 5C. It's
It's
just
not
came out.
$1,300. It was never. In any event, go ahead. So your iPhone 5C is missing.
Yes, it was brand new. And my mom's like, well, he's the only person in the house. She didn't want to get involved in it. So, yeah, I did that one pair
Nobody
of sneakers.
ever has company?
Not that goes upstairs.
And when you lose a phone, like, how do
That's
you
not
know
the
where
only
you
phone
lost
that's
it?
missing. I had a phone. It was an old slide up, had the keys. There was no touchscreen. That phone went missing as well. Just disappeared, poof, in the air. Never saw it again. I woke up, both of my phones were gone. So that one pair of sneakers, yes, I admit I took that and I did return them. Those other sneakers.
So what's your story? Because this has not been the answer you filed in court. You've completely changed your story.
Yes,
What does that say
the-
about you, though?
Well, I'm going to tell the truth now. That's what I'm
Decided
going to
now
do.
you're going to tell the truth.
I'm going to tell the
The
truth.
other two
because-
times you weren't going to tell the truth.
No, I'm
but
not
now
saying
you are.
that,
And
but
so
I
what
never-
you say is, I stole them, but I stole them because he owed me money because I think he stole my phone.
Yeah, and I know that doesn't sound right, but that's why I did it. And I wish my mom didn't want to get involved. 'Cause
Why
she was
did you
gonna write me a
Why did
letter.
you do the radar detector? 'Cause
The radar
you
detector,
admit to that
I did
too.
not steal. He knows that. I did not steal that. It was in his room. I borrowed it because I was using my fiance's mother's car, and we were going up the road. I used his radar detector and left it in the car.
Why didn't you get it back?
Me and her got into a situation. We were arguing over her son, who I'm involved with, and she's not speaking to me, so she won't give me anything.
Why don't you call police? Why don't you
That's-
get his
that's-
radar
that's my
detector
fee-
back?
And I told him I would give you the money for it because I
Did
know.
you?
I never did because he said that I'm going to sue you. I said, okay, you're going to sue me, then why do I need to give you cash?
And you live down the hall from each other?
We live in the same house about 2 feet from each other.
How's your mama taking all this?
She doesn't like it at all. And for him to say that I took used sneakers is ridiculous.
You can't imagine why he thinks you took them?
I can imagine why.
Because you're all kinds of indignant
No,
for someone who just confessed that she did take 2 of his things.
What I think is that because I admitted to him the radar detector. When he first asked me about the radar detector, I said, yeah, I had your radar detector. And that pair of sneakers, now he's like, oh, well, I'm about to milk this and get as much as I can from it.
But you didn't confess about those sneakers to him when he came and complained. You told your mother and you told your family, I didn't take anything.
He never asked me.
It isn't until your family confronts you, because he probably shows it to your mom and dad, the receipt with your name on it, that you finally admitted to your mother?
No, he never showed them anything.
Did you ever admit it to your mother?
Yes, I did.
Did your mother ever tell you, yes, she admits to me
She
that...
said she swore up and down that she didn't take them. But I knew she took them because
No.
Does your mother watch the People's Court?
Yes,
yeah, she does.
Well, she's going to know now. She knows as she's watching this right now, she's going to know which of the 2 of her kids are liars.
Yeah, she can tell
I got
we're
the
lying.
police report, too. I doubt I go to the police station a lot.
It just means you went to the police station and told them things. That doesn't prove anything. Unless they talked to her. They talked to her?
No, she went to court.
Wait, she went to court?
Yeah, I didn't go.
Criminal court?
No.
Yeah, it's criminal.
It's criminal?
Yes.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So, I don't know. Hundreds and hundreds of pairs of tennis shoes. Is it awesome or is it ridiculous? What do you think?
I think it depends whether or not he's living in his mother's house, Harvey.
I actually understand what you're saying. Awesome or ridiculous?
Ridiculous. Waste of money. Help somebody else out. Shoeless people out there.
Okay. What do you think?
Hey, at least it's not barefoot, right?
What do you think about, seriously, about investing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in tennis shoes?
I don't know, maybe you should go into penny stocks instead. No, no.
Okay. Going inside the courtroom.
So you're charged with a misdemeanor or a felony?
They said because of the total, it was a felony.
So you're charged with a felony?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have a lawyer?
Which is why I'm telling the truth, because I did not I admit to the radar detector.
Yeah, everybody who's charged with a felony starts to tell the truth.
No,
Do you have a lawyer? Do you have a lawyer?
No, I don't.
Well, you gotta have you have to have a lawyer in felony court.
Dare said that I can apply for a public defender. So that's what I'm going to do.
Make sure you let them know that you talked about this, because that's kind of, they don't want any surprises in court.
Okay.
Who else wears your shoes?
See, my brother, he just got one of his toes cut off. So he wears an 11. I wear a 12, 13.
Does your brother borrow your shoes?
No.
Never, ever?
We trade sneakers. But stuff like that, that's you don't trade a $1,200 sneaker. I would want the cash.
Did you ever talk to your brother about whether he took these?
Yeah.
And you believe him?
I believe my brother.
Has your brother ever taken anything from you?
No.
Has your sister ever taken anything from you?
Plenty of times, yes.
Before the radar?
Yes.
What else has she stolen from you?
She stole money, other things like, medicinal use things.
Medicinal use things.
She's.
How proud is your mother going to be when she watches
I'm
this?
telling the truth.
Can I understand this? Why then would you keep all this valuable stuff near?
Because she never took sneakers before. And to believe it or not, it was a pair of sneakers there that's worth way more than everything she took. I got a pair of
Are they still there?
Nah, I moved.
Yes, they
are. Did you move all the sneakers?
No, he did not.
They
are still at my mother's house.
Am I talking to you?
All the shoes that is worth money, I took out of there. I'd rather leave them in my car.
You have a counterclaim against him for $3,000?
Yes.
For what?
Because this started before the sneaker thing happened. He was going around telling people that because I ended up in the hospital because I have female problems and I end up in the hospital every couple years, that I was on dope and going through withdrawal. And I had about 5 different family members come to me like, are you okay? Your brother's telling us that you're on dope and you're trying to come off of it and all this. And I'm like, no, I don't. I have a stomach issue, and that's why I keep ending up in the hospital. Then it was posted on Facebook that me and his ex-wife were lovers. That's what he put on Facebook, that me and her were having a sexual relationship, which is totally false. She didn't want to get involved because he sued her. And like I said, the radar detector.
Were you slandering her?
No. And my ex-wife, we got 3 kids, so I wouldn't say she's a lover to my ex-wife.
Oh, I don't know if there's anything wrong with that. So did you? So
my
exactly,
ex-wife has a husband.
And I have a husband. So
did you? So
I said nothing wrong about her name. I never said she was on drugs. I had people coming up to me, still to this day, that she owes money to. from using my name as getting credit for municipal
my
use
goodness.
things. So I got people calling me and saying, your sister owed me this.
Jesus Christ.
They said that you needed this,
Stop,
we
can
gave
you
it
stop
to her.
swearing?
Because he's
Go ahead.
lying and it's crazy.
It doesn't matter. I'd like you to stop swearing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And people just calling me looking for her, that she owe money to.
So your defense is the rest of this stuff isn't missing, Judge. He's
It's
making
not.
that up.
He is. And you want to know why?
So you're still part of the closet, not the rest of the closet. I just figured that the rest of the
he
closet
doesn't have a
is on
closet.
someone
His
else.
stuff's in his room. And that pair of sneakers, the reason why I took that particular pair of sneakers, because it was a receipt. He doesn't have receipts for anything else in his room. They don't have shoe boxes.
Do you hear yourself?
Yeah,
Do you
I
have
hear
the
myself.
capacity to listen to yourself and figure out how you sound to others, or not really? I'm finding in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $3,000. On your counterclaim, 0.
Well, here she comes on the losing end of this case with her brother on the other side of the courtroom. What's going on in this family?
Nothing, no, now. There is no family.
That's not what you want. That's not what we want to.
That's what it
See.
is. That's what it is. It's okay.
Yeah, her lip is trembling and she looks upset. Step up a little bit and your sneakers over here and tell me what's going through your mind here. Stand up.
I feel good. I think the judge getting a right verdict.
Mm-hmm.
I think hopefully she learned from this. I still love her, but she can't go around just taking people's stuff.
Well, this family is split up right now. And what are you going to do to get this back together with her?
I forgive her. You know, she just got to get herself together.
All right. Harvey?
You know, this is really simple. Once she admits to stealing any of the sneakers, her credibility is just shot. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.